G'day guys and gal. Warhammer 40k is rife with memes. Like, there's a subreddit with over 260,000 members that is purely dedicated to memes. There are multiple original meme creators who make artwork from scratch as part of their income dedicated to Warhammer 40k memes. On one hand, this is great. Memes are hilarious. On the other hand, this can create a bit of a head scratcher for new fans of the setting who struggle to tell the difference between a meme and actual lore. It also doesn't help that a lot of the actual lore is very memey. Here's a quick test. Which of these following statements are a meme? Red orc vehicles go faster because red is the color of speed. The Tau are scared of melee. Or the Emperor's children regularly grind people into dust to snort them for a high. You see what I mean? GW doesn't exactly make it easy for us. One of the biggest meme casualties is Kaldor Draigo, a legendary Grey Knight champion and one of the most powerful characters in the entire setting, yet you would seriously struggle to find a single person who took him seriously. They would quote lines from TTS or bring up his lore, and I don't blame them, but it begs the question, why is he such a massive meme? Before we get started, I am currently in Europe. This video was another one of my cheeky pre-recorded ones. I'm so silly like that. Hence, this is the last opportunity I have to tell you about the Majorkill plushies, which you've probably heard of about a dozen times, but you know, a dozen and one won't kill ya. The plushie is awesome, but another bonus is that if you buy one and send me the confirmation email or whatever you get, then I will send you a custom video message. It'll be like that Cameo app, except you actually get a toy to come along with it. I've already done a ton, but I'm hungry for more. After the 14th of July, the plushies will be gone forever. Patrons at $5 or more will get a discount as well. Today we'll go over why Kaldor Draigo is such a big meme that no one takes seriously. We will then discuss what minor adjustments we can make to his lore to make him a cool, respectable character without the need of retconning. Let's get into it. This is a bit of a two-part answer, as there are two main things keeping Kaldor Draigo in meme land. The first part is the lore Matt Ward wrote of him, making him wildly overpowered for no real specified reason, and the second is his portrayal in Alpha Buzz's TTS. We will start with his cooked as lore, which will give more context to his TTS situation. Now off the bat, Draigo is a Grey Knight, and Grey Knights are very powerful. Their gene seed is said to come from the Emperor himself rather than one of his Primarchs. They are all Psychers, and they have some top tier gear. The rate of failure for becoming a Grey Knight is also the highest out of all the Space Marine chapters, with only a 1 in a million aspirants making it to the status of Battle Brother. So I do respect the fact that they are powerful, and I respect the fact that they can take out greater demons or even demon primarchs, although it usually takes the death of most of a squad or the efforts of one of the Grey Knight's best to achieve such a feat. Draigo's first highlight in the lore was when he attacked and successfully banished the demon prince M'Ka. As M'Ka was being banished, he cursed Draigo, saying that if he ever returned to this world, he would have to do 100 jumping jacks and then shove a pencil down his dickhole. From here, Draigo would receive a promotion and accolades, as banishing a demon prince is pretty cool. So far, yeah sure, a powerful character but not too silly. But then it does get silly. Draigo was attached to a Grey Knight squad who had to attack and banish Mortarion, you know, the Demon Primarch. The thing about Demon Primarchs is that their physical raw power has increased, but they can develop a weakness. For Magnus, a Khornite axe did him dirty. For Angron, it was his complete lack of tactical awareness, but that doesn't mean Demon Primarch should be a punching bag. After Mortarion had killed his entire squad and the Supreme Grandmaster of the Grey Knights, only Draigo remained. Draigo randomly figured out Mortarion's true name, got control over him, and carved his fallen Supreme Grandmaster's name into his heart. Not because it bound him or weakened him, no, that would be too intelligent for Warhammer. He did it as a sign of pure disrespect, the equivalent of teabagging a corpse. A lot of people were obviously a bit like, what the fuck, seeing a Space Marine 1v1 a Primarch, but to be honest, this wasn't even the wildest part of his lore. A few years later, the demon M'Ka returned to the world in which Draigo had banished him from and began causing a ruckus. Draigo, who was now the Supreme Grandmaster, decided to go face his old foe alone, as he didn't want his battle brothers to also have to do 100 jumping jacks followed by a pencil shoved down their dickholes. When Draigo arrived, he did a bunch of anime shit, solo holding a choke point against a demonic army for 2 days, carrying battles hard, saving the day, blah blah. When he finally faced M'Ka, they had the most generic boss battle ever. Draigo attacks. The attacks have no effect. All seems lost as M'Ka breaks Draigo's sword and wounds him. As M'Ka goes for the killing blow, Draigo has a dramatic flashback montage to all his childhood memories, gaining the power of friendship and stabbing M'Ka in the heart with his broken sword. Real gripping stuff, you know. As M'Ka was being dragged back to hell once again, he grabbed onto Draigo and pulled him into the realms of chaos. Entering the realms of chaos is usually a pretty much instant death sentence. Either you spontaneously combust, go crazy then spontaneously combust, or just get torn apart by demons. It's not exactly the holiday destination of choice. However, not Draigo. Our boy in silver decided to cosplay as the Doomslayer and start tearing through the realms of chaos. No demon could even remotely match him as he slaughtered them in thousands. Each Chaos God sent their best effort to try kill or corrupt him. He killed a greater demon of Khorne, set fire to Nurgle's garden, resisted irresistible demonettes of Slaanesh, and toppled a great tower of Titsnitch. This was all on Chaos's home turf. He was so fucking overpowered for no apparent reason. Like M'Ka nearly beat him in their duel, yet now he is the Chaos Boogeyman. The demons literally hide from him when he's nearby in their own realm. But if that wasn't enough, during times of great need, Draigo returns to real space, saves the day, and then is dragged back to the realms of chaos. With the opening of the Great Rift, Draigo is pretty much around full time. Dude has saved so many days, it's unreal. So the issue here is the Mary Sue aspect of his character. Literally unkillable. Demons are scared of him. He can take down demon primarchs, demon princes, and greater demons with not too much effort. And he always appears to save the day in the Grey Knight's time of need, dramatically reducing the stakes in any conflict they are in. There is no in-law reason given for his insane power beyond him just being awesome, but there easily could be. I'm about to tell you my headcanon, which not only justifies Draigo's power, but creates a really awesome potential plotline involving other characters. The first Grand Master of the Grey Knights was Janus. He was created through the combination of the noble shard of Magnus with the dying body of a loyalist Thousand Sun Space Marine. The result was an incredibly powerful and noble Psyker, the perfect first Grey Knight. Magnus really wanted his noble shard back, as that was the biggest thing he was missing. He's kind of a total asshole without it and is missing a lot of power. There was a plotline of Magnus trying to find it during the Siege of Terra. At some point after the heresy, Janus died, and as far as official lore goes, the noble shard died with him, which is such a waste. The concept of loyalist elements of traitor Primarchs still existing is very intriguing and makes for good lore. Just look at how popular the perfect loyalist clone of Fulgrim was. Hence my headcanon was that upon his death, the noble shard of Magnus left Janus and entered the new Supreme Grand Master of the Grey Knights. Then after a time he too died and passed on the shard, meaning each Supreme Grand Master has been special in that regard. When Mortarion killed Draigo's Supreme Grand Master, that shard would have attached itself to Draigo, giving him the power and knowledge he needed to bind Morty and banish him. This would also explain why he's become so powerful and incorruptible. He has the noble aspect of a Primarch within him. Could also set up a cool plotline with Magnus if the Crimson King discovered his noble shard was still alive. By them doing that, it could fix many issues and the Mary Sue memes that Kaldor suffers from. Then there is his TTS appearance.
That is a good-looking beard you have there, sir! I too have a beard.
It's a secret.
A wizard never reveals his secrets!
Kaldor Draigo!
How did you know my well-kept secret? Have you made a visit in my ear? Have you? Have you seen my beard? Please.
We will provide the herbs!
That is a lie! Kill them all!
I've already defeated him! I must go. My planet needs me.
I suspect he was high on narcotics.
Have you ever eaten a tangerine? Would you like to try one? Time is nothing, Lobster Witch. I am the fireman who shall put out your flames of aspiration.
Sorry, what? What?
Not gonna lie, that's fucking hilarious. I 100% get behind this and I don't care if it ruins his character. In fairness to Alpha Buzz's representation of Draigo, him being so well adjusted after countless eons solo wandering the realms of chaos without clean food or water, constantly beset by demons, illusions, and the frustration of being trapped. Him getting a little wonky in the brain is totally understandable, if not completely respectable. To be honest, Draigo's character should just go one of two ways. Either absorb the Shard of Magnus to justify his Mary Sue status, or go full TTS lunatic mode and justify his power by his insanity being created to protect his mind from the reality of the situation. When I one day buy Games Workshop, the very first thing I'll do is make a Draigo book where he opens up his final battle with Imkar with,
Have you ever eaten a tangerine?
I think that would be the solution to GW's slumped share prices. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel, then Patreon is the place to be. Only $1 per month give you access to a boatload of fun stuff that YouTube's actually really been cracking down on, so I don't know how many times I'll be able to show this in the future. Hit the subscribe button and hit the real subscribe button for more memey content. Join the Discord for more memes and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.